ready for takeoff.
I came today to the National Center's seminar here in San Diego. I was interested in what they had to offer. It's been very informative as I continue the creation of my brand.
Currently, we're in Virginia. Folks in business don't realize there's a lot of resources out there for them within their state. The NAIs do a great job of bringing those connections together.
Today we're in New York City at the beautiful Hard Rock Hotel owned by the Seminole tribe.
To be able to share this space on the banks of the Missouri River with Native people, it's a whole different environment than other conferences.
I am born and raised out here in Salt Lake City. No one else is going to work as hard as you are for your company. If you have a vision of what it should look like, just do it.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for participating in the Native Edge Institute here in Seattle.
The opportunities are limitless, and it's things like the Native Edge Institute that give us the tools to understand what those are, to support services and representation for our people.
It's important for Native people to operate in society, operate in business, and we give back when we do that.
I'm part of the Poach Band of Creek Indians here in Atmore, Alabama. Our families were entrepreneurs. We continue to look for partners, and we continue to look for organic growth. Native Edge is a great way to do it.
Since 2015, the National Center has put on more than 60 events to help Native-owned businesses with technical expertise and networking opportunities. Those are all great things for a very bright future in Indian country.
OCO, I'm Chris James, President and CEO of the National Center for American Indian Enterprise Development. The National Center is in full swing. Our work has focused on growing trade and export markets for Indigenous entrepreneurs.
It's on you. You've got to know what the tools are, where to find the education. All you have is knowledge to gain.
The resources are there and I definitely use them. I want to learn, give me all the information that you know, tell me tips, tell me right from wrong.
Training is being part of our programming. That's always been there. Our success is our client's success.
Turtle Island Protection Services, we have expanded 4 times the amount of revenue and team size. With the success of my business, stepping into Res, it's a big impact and I'm just excited to go back.
8th generation. We had a 280% increase of production in 2023. I believe that as Native people, we are the most brilliant in business, we are the most brilliant in manufacturing.
Our Arizona MBDA Export Center focused on expanding new markets internationally.
Our Native communities have been exporting with each other for centuries. We offer education and training, technical assistance, but we also offer market research.
We're going to South Africa and we're going to Ghana. This being the first mission is pretty exciting. We're going to see what opportunities there are and we can bring them back to our clients.
We like to pride ourselves in being the #1 connector in Indian country and for Indian country. So we're able to connect these different tribal nations to each other.
The National Center, they were an integral part of us getting started. It's important to show up and represent, to show what can be done, so the other tribes can visualize themselves to where we're at on the government contracting side and some of the business development. This company started in my apartment 29 years ago. It's gone from a curiosity to sort of a jaw dropper. I appreciate what you guys do. Having somebody to sort of celebrate Native business and create a cooperative relationship and to share has been invaluable.
Are you ready? Ready for a week of strength, of opportunity? Res has something to offer each of you.
When we talk about strength and unity, we're talking about all Indigenous peoples across North America coming together and sharing traditional and modern ways to succeed in today's society.
We have to collaborate. We have to support each other. These things are necessary in order for us to grow.
We've come a long ways. I know there's some challenges, but we need to work together. Let's use this platform here at the National Center and the Reservation Economic Summit to take advantage of it.
Native Americans in philanthropy, we are looking for partnerships that align with our values.
We attend the Reservation Economic Summit every year. We know that that's the catalyst to creating more development for our communities.
A successful business begins with community support. It is not I, it is not me, it is we.
It's about building relationships. It's about reconnecting as Native people. And so Res is the greatest platform for us to make this happen.
We can come together and talk about issues, talk about important things within our communities, but we can also share Indigenous joy.
Organizations that Indigenous communities came up with might be the most effective that humans have ever invented. People and machines together can build a better world. It's going to need people that can look out 7 generations.
Take this back to your communities and you share the great business and government opportunities that we have here.
Welcome to the 2024 Reservation Economic Summit. Being at Res makes you part of something much larger, part of a community that has been knocked down and dismissed, but will never take no for an answer. I didn't think a guy from Cherokee, North Carolina could get a job at the U.S. Department of Treasury, in part because I had been told no so many times. There will be roadblocks. There could even be some detours along the way that may take you places you have never imagined you would go. Just because they're written you off doesn't mean you're all washed up. The most important thing is how you turn those disappointments into something positive. Turn failure into the motivation that empowers you, that empowers for generations.
We know we can create opportunities for all of our people by working together under a shared vision.
We've learned so much from you and applied that knowledge to everything we do at the National Center.
Res is a mean and not the end. Res is one of the many tools that we use to advance economic development in Indian country.
Let's make it happen.